Hello, Gary.
Hey guys, how are you? Oh,
Doing great.
welcome to Tapping In with Gary Spivey, and I am Gary Spivey. Could you tell me from Dean? Dean, where are you? Where are you?
I am in Las Vegas. That's where I'm at. Oh, you're looking at me on your computer
I
screen?
can't see you. I don't know what happened. Something. I bumped my computer screen head.
Uh-oh. I'm here. I can hear you. I'm here.
Oh, all right, all right. Maybe we can find you anyway. So, oh, there you are. I can see
Yep.
you now. And so, yeah. So this is me, and that's Dean, and that's Michelle, and you guys are in Las Vegas. How's Vegas today?
Vegas is
Going
wonderful
good.
today. It's
Nice weather.
nice weather today.
Yeah.
Ah, what do you call nice?
Like in the 90s.
94 degrees.
94 degrees. That's nice.
At least it's
That's
not in the
insane.
triple
That's
digits.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually hot. I get really hot. See, being spiritually gifted, I don't know if any of you guys have noticed, but as you get more and more spiritually gifted, you'll actually get really hot. You'll just be warm. And then sometimes you wake up in the middle of the night and you think, okay, yeah, I'm going to catch on fire. You know, you'll feel this tremendous heat going on. And then for those of us that don't have that going on, like Tenoch, so you don't feel so warm. And so do you sleep cold, Tenoch? I remember used to, when you work with me, you just froze to death the whole time, you know, like a really
No,
old
no.
person. What?
No, I always sleep hot, so I need cold. I sleep hot, so I
Oh,
always
you
need.
do?
So I
Okay.
open the windows even in winter.
Oh, okay. Because I remember you used to sneak around and turn the heat on when I had the AC going.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah. You know,
Absolutely.
and you were always
No,
wearing
but
my
you
fur.
have
You were always wearing my fur coats around the house and things. And so that was around the hotel, you know. I'm like, does Adriana know that? He likes fur coats, Adriana. I'm just saying, you know.
I told her everything before we got married. So
Okay. All right. There we are. Okay. There we go. Good. How's everything going in Washington? How you guys doing up there?
oh, beautiful. We've had amazing rainfall. Oh,
Okay.
it's just amazing to have clean air and beautiful rain just to cool us down. The rain dances, the naked rain dances have worked. Thank you,
So
Gary.
now, did he tell you that, Adriana, that you have to dance naked to make it rain? So that's all. He's making
Is
this
that
up.
so?
Yeah, that's all a lie. Yeah, that's not true. You got a beautiful wife, and so you're making her run around and do rain dances naked. So okay, I get it. Wink, wink. Anyway, well, as long as you guys are having fun, well, I
He's
love you
on.
guys. That's great. And so tonight we don't have Niels is what's Niels? He's somewhere doing something. What's he doing? Playing music? Having a
I don't know
Yes.
party?
why my volume down so much.
Uh-oh. We got somebody unmuted.
Where you at? There we go.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah,
unmuted.
yeah. It's like I'm having a little bit of a hard time hearing everybody. Can you guys turn the volume up? How do we turn up the volume? There we go. Oh, maybe I needed to turn my volume up. There, that's it. So, well, anyway, so I'm glad to talk to you guys. I'm glad to see you guys. Thank you for joining me right here on Tapping In with Gary Spivey. And I've got all kinds of stuff to share with you guys. And so it's really interesting. This is a time where, usually everything shows up right on time. And so the Zoomcast showed up right on time, right when heaven and the whole universe is doing all these crazy things. It used to, things would change. I used to call it, hey, Dina, remember when I do radio shows and I would say, heaven just changed out all my angels? Remember me to saying that before?
Yeah, I remember. Then it'll take you a day or two to get used to your new spiritual gifts
Yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, because I would be pushing a button and it would be like boing, nothing would happen. Or I would be like, okay, which angel? And so because heaven would change out my angels and I would be a mess. Well, that's all good unless you're doing shows on the radio. And so you got to be really instant, really quick. And so I used to call it heaven changed out my angels, right? And so, and of course, nobody really cares. They just want the correct answer. They don't really know that you're going through something. But now then, heaven changes out your angels about every other second. I mean, you got stuff going on, guys. Every minute, you got stuff happening. And so I remember, like a couple of weeks ago, remember when I was talking about the all fed up energy? I mean, I never heard so many people say those words. Gary, I'm just all fed up. I'm just all fed up. I'm just all fed up. And these were people that were really not usually all fed up. And so, but it was this all fed up kind of vibration. And so anyway, the theme of the week this week was I quit.
It's funny because I had that same thing this week. I told Michelle, I think I quit everything. She goes, "When do you quit?" I said, "That's a good point. I don't know what I quit. I guess I didn't quit."
I was like,
I just
what?
quit. Yeah, I just quit. You know,
Yeah.
I had so many people. I had people call me. You know, they'd have like a $1 billion a year job and all this, and they were like, "I'm going to quit. I'm quitting." I'm like, "You're an idiot. You don't want to quit. Keep your job." You know, and so you know, I'm your psychic, and you're an idiot, and so. But this was the I quit week. This was the week where everybody had this energy of like, I can't take it anymore. I quit. Wah, wah, wah. You know,
Yep.
after a minute of whining, and you realize nobody really gives a damn. Nobody cares. Well, I'm whining. Everybody's like, I don't care. You know, and so could care less. Enjoy your whining. And so it's not a good idea to quit. Just hang in there a minute more. And right before there's this big threshold of winning, you're going to have this big push of I'm all fed up. I quit. You're going to have these different energies going. But I always know there's something to it when I see everybody doing it. You know, like I'm probably one of the only people that talk to people all over the world, all over the country, every day of my life. I'm talking to people from every corner of the world, every place you know, around America. And so, and when everybody says the same thing on the same day, I realize, okay, this is an energy on the planet Earth. So then I try to find that energy on the planet Earth, and I go, okay, so it's my little old job today to clear the Earth and get rid of the I quit energy. And so, and so I was able to figure it out. And so I'm going to share that with you guys tonight. I'm going to show you how to not quit a good job, how to not quit your soulmate, a great relationship, and how to not get rid of all your children. And so you're going to feel a whole lot better. And I look really forward to doing it. And so, but there's little spiritual gifts you get. And as you get these spiritual gifts, you're able to get above whatever the energy is on the planet. And the I quit energy was it for this week. And so anyway, now let me see a gallery view if I could. I just want to see a gallery so I can, now I want to ask you guys, you know, how many people had this energy this week? How many people had the energy this week of a I quit? Did anybody have an energy of I quit this week? And if you guys, I haven't got my gallery view yet. So if you guys can you see, Michelle, you got people there? You can see?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Anybody raising their hand on I quit?
Yes.
Audra and Wessel.
Yeah, there's a lot of people raising their hand.
Oh,
Gary.
damn, everybody. Okay, now I got my gallery view. Okay, so
Okay.
now see, raise your hand one more time so I can see it because my gallery view. Oh, damn, everybody's quitting this week. I quit. Okay, I'm gonna just ask you real quick. Okay, who? Let me talk to Terry Mahoney. Let me talk to Terry Mahoney. Okay, Terry, where are you at?
Terry Mahoney.
There we go. Terry
All right,
Mahoney.
Terry, unmute yourself, please.
Did I unmute myself?
Yeah,
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Gary, Michelle, everybody.
I can hear you loud and clear. Let me see Terry. How do we get to where I can see her? And so anyway, so Terry, tell me, what'd you quit this week? Tell me what you quit.
My kids, my job, and my new puppy.
Okay, so you even were hating on animals. That's not like you. You're like an animal lover, and so you quit your children, you quit your job, and you quit your dog,
and my grandkids too, who I like more than anything in the world. So enough was enough this week.
Oh, okay. You want me to fix you?
Yes.
All right, here we go. We go. All right, let me fix you. Let me fix your I quit energy. And so, well, first of all, when I look at you, you have a big black demon above your head, and as I try to get as big as him, he gets bigger. Okay, wow. And he was like a little bit bigger than your house, and then he was bigger.
I'm angry.
Yeah. This thing's pissed off, and so you're pissed off too. And so and then it got bigger than San Francisco. You're in San Francisco. It got bigger than San Francisco, and then it got big. Then it got bigger than the country. Then it got bigger than the continent. Then it got bigger than the world. And so and so here's what happens when you have these demons, guys. Here's a trick. You got to remember this. Remember, this is important. When you have a demon that is getting bigger than you as you go, it gets bigger. So you get bigger. It gets bigger. You get bigger. Okay, once you find you got one of these demons, you get way bigger than it. Okay, now I got bigger than the whole universe, and now I cleared 4 of those demons. I was able to see 3 more, and so as I cleared them off of you, Terry, how warm do you feel?
Like hot. I need to go take another shower.
Oh, good. All right. And so see how you feel really warm?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So that's the trick of this demon. And so this is the trick that I wanted to tell you guys and explain to you guys.
Okay.
It works like that because as you try to get above it, you go, love, light, and joy and energy, and I'm going to meditate and everything's going to be fabulous, right? Wrong.
It's been getting in the way of my meditation.
Yeah. It'll totally get in the way of your meditation. So these demons get bigger than you. And so as big as you get, they're going to get bigger. And it does like this. And so make yourself way bigger. Keep in mind when you're in the spiritual dimensions, you can be as big as big. You can be as big as multiple universes. And when you do that, you'll get bigger than these demons, and then just take your sword and whack them. And that's all you do. And that's how you kill these demons that make you want to quit. And so now, Terry, how you feeling? Tell me how you feel right now. How you
I
feeling?
feel hot, and I don't feel so tired. I was really just
For
exhausted.
like 2 or 3 weeks of tired, right? The last 2 or 3 weeks, I felt like, I'm like, for real, I'm like this like 90-year-old, and I'm like just falling asleep, and so and I'm thinking, why am I so tired? And then I figured it out. And so this is the demon that's making you tired, and this is the demon that makes you go, I quit. So let's see. So now then,
I am above all this. Gone. Be gone with you.
there you go. Yeah. And so now then you won't quit your grandkids, and you won't quit your dog, and quit your children.
I have a quick question, Gary.
Okay, honey, what is it?
So you gave me the advice to go for a litter of puppies, to put my hand above the puppy and try to get my dog back.
Right.
And when I first did it, I didn't feel 2?
Like. Did you find 2? Did you find 2 puppies?
No, I have 2 kittens, but
oh, that's what I'm seeing. Okay.
Yeah, and I have a puppy too. I'm a little brave right now during COVID. But this puppy, it didn't feel like it. My hand didn't get warm, but I felt like it was her. And then it got warm later when I brought her home. So I love her no matter what. But is she my girl that I just lost?
How hot did you get when you asked the question?
Steaming hot.
That means yes. See,
Okay.
You got really warm right then. I feel really hot.
Really hot.
Yeah. When you ask me a question, if you get really warm, that means yes. That means the answer is yes.
Okay.
And so, but yeah, that's your pooch. And so, and this was a dog that Terry had lost before, right? And you wanted your dog back. And so this is something that I figured out years ago. And then we figured it out with one of Dean's dogs. And it was really crazy because this dog came back and it knew all these elaborate tricks that the old dog knew. So, and it was as a little tiny puppy. And so it was really pretty amazing. And so, well, Terry, thank you. And there you go. And
God bless you. Light to all of you and yours.
All right. And don't quit. Don't quit.
No, I'm back.
All right, good. That's good. And it's really crazy like that. And so all you guys probably don't feel so ridiculous now, because that's what it was all week. All week it was totally the I quit, energy. And so don't quit, and realize that was a trick. That was a demon trick. And so I just love you guys. I see all you guys I like, and I see all these guys I just really love to death. And I see all these people I really want to know. And so I feel all these great energies. Hey, Darlene, how are you? From Ohio. Good to see you. Good to see you. And so, wow, look at you guys. I love you guys. Hey, Gail Fitzsimmons, what's up? Hey, Gail, did you quit this week? What did you quit? You quit? Let me talk to Gail for a second. So Gail's my buddy. Now you got dogs. Did you quit your dogs too? Gail Fitzsimmons. If you grab
all right, Gail, unmute yourself. There you go.
Hi there.
Hey. So what did you quit?
Oh, was frustrated by stupid people, and I was just fed up.
Oh,
Crazy. I had no patience. I was angry too about the stupidest stuff, even to my dear friends.
oh, so
And it was just unlike me. I haven't been that way in a long time.
okay. Pull your sword out. Okay, you got it. There we go. Hold your sword. Hold your sword up.
What's that?
Okay. Okay. Now you got a
Okay.
demon. You got a demon a little bigger than your house. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now it got bigger. Okay. Get bigger than the planet. Okay. Now whack it. There we are. You did it. You did it. Right as you first thought of it, you got hot even before you did this. Did you notice that?
Yes.
So guys, here's what I want you to realize. When you go to get rid of a dark energy or a demon, the first thought you have in your head, when it's barely in your head, is when you get rid of it. That's when it goes. And so that's how quick it is. And so it's very fast. Now, Gail, I can feel your feet hot. Your feet are on fire, right? You feel warm? What does that feel like?
Feels like I should take my slippers off. They're sweating now.
Okay, so now you don't have to quit. See?
No.
Don't quit. All right. I love you. I just want to say hi, and I love you. All
Thank
right.
you.
All right.
Thank
Hey, no, thank you. You know, and so and Gail's got a lot of patience. She's had one of my buddies that I've read for years, and she actually has a lot of patience. And so for her to quit is really, really crazy. And so anyway, I just love you guys. I see, hey, Michael Grossman. Hey, Barbara. Where are you guys? You guys driving around in a car? Let me talk to Michael and Barbara. Let me see. This is like the good time hour.
Okay.
I got to talk to Michael about something that's really important. You know, this
All
thing
right.
is going, you know, hey
Hi.
guys. Hey, where are you?
Well, we just did a little ballroom dancing practice.
Oh, okay. You guys are just partying all the time. You are out of control, you know. So you guys are married. You guys are marriage counselors. I know that, and therapists, and you're an anti-aging doctor. Thank God, because I'm 79 years old and I'm looking pretty good. And I'm looking pretty good thanks to you, Dr. Michael. And you know, and right. And I've got all these problems, and I talk to Barbara all the time because she's my shrink. And so anyway, I love you guys. And so I got a question though. And so did you quit each other this week? Because you guys are so in love. Who'd you quit? What'd you quit this week? Did you quit anything?
Yeah, I was overwhelmed and fed up with the book I'm editing for a friend.
Oh.
I've been complaining about it all weekend.
Okay, so you're just bitching your head off about this book. So you quit. I quit. I can't believe, you know. All right. Well, that's not like you, because you usually don't complain about too much of anything.
Well,
right?
I'm still doing the work, but I'm complaining. Yes.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well, so let me look at you. So one of these demons is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so, and if Michael's driving, is maybe Barbara.
No, I'm not driving. No, I'm not driving.
Oh, okay. Because I'm just saying, don't kill demons while driving. You may crash. You know. But if you imagine, and when I look, Michael, you have a demon that's actually bigger. It's a black looking demon, and it's got teeth. It's got kind of fangs. And so this is bigger than the planet. Imagine yourself as big as 10 planets. Okay. And then whack it with your sword. Okay. And that you did it there. Okay. And as soon as you did it, I felt your face get warm, your feet get warm. I felt Barbara get warm, and like this wonderful light went into her chest. Can you feel that, Barbara? Can you feel that?
A little bit. Yeah.
That's interesting, right? And so Michael did that. I didn't do it. Michael did that. And so, well, it made me teary. So that healed you up on some level. Now, anytime I get teary, you guys get healed, you know? And I get healed. You get healed. I get healed. You get healed. Everybody watching this gets healed. And so that's the way it works. That's what oneness is. And so, but this is how these particular dark energies work, no matter how big. And see, when you quit, when people get to this, I quit. That's because they can't get above the darkness. They can't get above the negativity. And when you can't get above the negativity, it really beats you up. And so that's what that is. And so, but you guys are looking good now. So I just see you glowing. And so, Michael, I got a question, because you're smart and I'm not. And so anyway, you guys made me cry. And so now I'm going through this change. And as I'm going through this change, and I'm going to take you guys through this, and I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to teach you guys. And tomorrow I have a workshop. And if you guys are not in my online club, join my online club right now so you can be in the workshop tomorrow, because I'm going to take everybody tomorrow, because this takes a minute, through what I see and what God calls the convergence. And this is part of this whole rapture space that we're in these days, where we're all able to be psychic, like I've been since I was a kid. And you guys can now do everything I can do. You just don't know it yet. And some of you guys do know it yet. And some of you guys can see spiritually. Some of you guys can hear spiritually. And it doesn't matter who you are, what walk of life you do, but you can totally learn how to clear yourself spiritually, clear your family spiritually, and protect yourselves from dark energies. And so, but Michael, I'm really going through something with this convergence. And I figured out, because I could see all of my higher selves. I saw like an 8-year-old Gary, a 9-year-old Gary, and he got a crown, and a 10-year-old, and he got a crown. And I saw God putting all these crowns on all my higher selves, all the way up to my 79-year-old Gary. And so, and as I went through all of those, I felt different. And I asked God, what is this you're putting me through? Because I never seen this before. And see, when I see something that I haven't ever seen before spiritually, the only thing I try to do is get it to you guys as quick as I can, because you're going to do something with it. And a lot of you guys do something with it a lot better than I do, because I'm doing something, or I'm doing something else, or whatever. But this is a very big deal to go through this convergence time. And God was explaining to me this week, Michael, that there's a converging of heaven and earth, and they're going together. And this is what's happening. And during this time, people will become younger. They'll feel better. And it's just like when you gave me this answer last week on the show, when I asked you for, because you're very well read, especially, with Jewish religion and Old Testament and all this stuff. And so I was really interested in what your take was. And so have you figured out any more about the convergence thing?
Well, I don't know if I figured out more about it, but it, there's things that are going to happen where as you describe it, we understand that the heaven and earth will come together. So in Jewish Kabbalah, we understand that the knowledge will rise up from the waters below and from the waters above. The waters below is regular science, is all the practical things, and the waters above are the spiritual knowledge. Both of them will converge and come, and that's what will happen in the Messianic age. That's why when people live forever, it's going to be partly science, how we learn, how to do the right hormones and peptides and all this kind of stuff.
That's what you do. That's what you do. Right.
But it's partly the spiritual that we will learn how to bring down heaven into the earth from a spiritual perspective. Both will come together in this Messianic age.
Yeah, and like stem cell therapy. I mean, that's like amazing.
Yeah.
Right. I had Dr. Michael do stem cell therapy on me a couple of years ago, and oh my God, I was like, wow, this was amazing. I could walk up and down stairs without my knees hurting, and so that was sort of like wow. and so I would say the best way to explain it. It turned back my time clock like 15 years. I felt 15 years younger. And so it really does work. And so that's a great way to put it. I've never heard it put that way, that it's both science and it's also spiritual. And so both exist. Well, anyway, you got my attention. How do people get in touch with you? How do people find you?
They can find me through ocwellness.com is my website for anti-aging. And Barbara and I have the marriagemap.com for our relationship and making marriage and your romantic relationships work. We do both those things.
So don't quit is what you're saying. Quit. Don't quit, or at least call you guys first before you quit. Anyway, so there we go. There you go. And you're in Irvine. He's in Irvine, California, but he'll
Yeah,
talk to you on the phone. And so anyway, well, I love you guys. And so that's really, really interesting. That's really interesting with the convergence thing. That makes a lot of sense to me, that things are happening, medically, scientifically, and things are happening spiritually. And so I don't turn down help from anybody. A lot of people will always ask me, well, don't you believe in holistic this and that? And I go, yeah, I do, but I believe in everything. Yeah. If it helps you, do it. Sounds good. Anyway, I love you guys. Anyway, see you soon. All right.
Thank you.
Hey, see you. Send you a lot of light and love.
Grossman, Barbara.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. But there's a lot of things going on. There's a whole lot of stuff happening, and so, and it's hard to get it all in. It's even like, with Club Sparkle, with like you guys, I mean, Michelle, I hear so many people I do in private readings are taking the products and taking Nectura and taking all the different Ion 5 and all the different products.
Yeah.
And it's really, really amazing, because I was blown away the first time that I was talking to the owners, Tony and Lonnie, and in a meeting about something totally different, and they brought me a little care package of Nectura and Ion 5, and you were there, Dean, and I tried a little bit, and I was like blown away, because I saw this light go down through my chest. I saw this light go down my food tube into my belly, and it was just, and then my belly was glowing, and then my whole body glowed. And I never, ever took anything that I saw that happen with. And so I was totally blown away. And here we are, a couple of years later, and there's, thousands of people that are in Club Sparkle and working with you, Michelle and Dean. And so how do people get up with you, and how do they check out this product? Because this is something that adds light. I believe in everything that adds a little light. And so there we go. Just call Michelle. That's her cell phone, 702-822-0548, 702-822-0548. And that's Michelle at clubsparkle.com. And so
call her or text her.
I'll be here to help you in any way, whatever you guys need help with.
Yeah, there we go. And so anyway, I love you guys. And so who we got? You guys got questions? You got
Yes,
stuff?
we got a lot of people.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Angela B. Her father's in the hospital, so it's under Angela, and then it's Angela B. It's just plain Angela.
Just Angela?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here's an Angela. Let's hope we got the right one.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you so much. Hi, Gary.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. What's your question?
My father is in the hospital. He was transported to the 3rd hospital this morning.
Wow.
He was taken on ambulance from his house because he couldn't get up to walk or stand.
Right.
He had an accident years ago in a steel mill where an employee fell on his back. So he thought maybe it was back issues. They can't figure out what's going on. And now he's having problems with breathing, with his lungs. So I was just hoping maybe you could help the doctors try to figure out what's going on with him.
Yeah. Tell me his name, if you would.
Kim.
Okay.
Kim. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what city are you in?
I'm near Seattle. I'm in Covington, and he's in Seattle.
Okay. All right. And so his name's Kim.
Yeah.
Okay. When I look at him, he has a dark energy in his head that I just got rid of. And he has, does he have pain in his back?
Yeah, it keeps, he said it keeps. Yeah.
On his side, right? Is it on his right side?
He didn't say which side. He just says it keeps spasming every couple hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just see what I'm seeing. I'm just seeing. Well, I got rid of the dark energy on his head. I got rid of a dark energy on his neck. He has a little dark energy around his heart. He's just kind of freaking out. But when I look, his liver and his gallbladder looks terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's kind of a cramping feeling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
As I see it, it looks like to me that he's got a gallbladder that's going totally wacko. and it looks a little enlarged to me. Okay. And so
Okay.
I think they should check. See how your hands got warm when I said that?
Yeah.
You felt that, right? Now your feet are hot. Feel it?
Yes.
Okay. That just means whatever I told you was true.
Okay.
And so that's what that is. When I say something that resonates true, you're going to physically feel it in your physical body.
Okay.
But I think he's got it's, you know, your gallbladder sits right on top of your liver. And so I think it's just creating problems. And so they need to look at that. There could be gallstones going on. I hear there are, it feels like there's some gallstones, and it feels like to me that there's, see, gallstones are kind of weird. They'll fall down into the ducts of the pancreas, which is down low. The pancreas is a weird organ that runs up from the way down in your lower abdomen, all the way up your left side and across the top of your stomach. It's a weird, long looking organ. And this is what controls blood sugar. And see, gallstones sometimes will fall down into the ductwork of the pancreas. And when this happens, this will give you acute pancreatitis, which will give you all kinds of symptoms that doctors can't figure out. You see what I mean? And now you're in the stage where the doctors can't figure it out, right?
Yes.
This is a very dangerous stage. Okay. So you want to say, okay, you got to remember gallstones in the ducts of the pancreas.
Okay.
Stopping that up. You got to write that down. You got to ask the doctors, could it be this? Could it be this? Have them check that, because that's about 10 or 12 or 15 on the list. And they're going to do all these systematic tests. And unfortunately, by the time they get all those tests done, your father, is it father?
Yes.
Father, your father could it kill him. And so I'm not an alarmist, believe me, but I've had a lot of people I told this to, and it saved their life.
Okay.
And so because it's a weird one, it's a really hard to diagnose with the system of the medical testing. And that's what they're going to go through the test. But see, because what happens is when you have acute, it gives you very serious pancreatitis, and then all your body organs will shut down one at a time until you go. And so that could be, okay. So now I'm going to energetically clear everything I can possibly do spiritually, but this is something you really need to deal with physically. And so, but ask them about gallstones in the pancreas. Okay.
Pancreas. Okay.
And so, cause it's a little bit of a weird one, but did he get really ill then? Kind of real sick?
Yes.
Okay. And he feels like I've never been this sick ever. Right?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Probably that. Okay.
Okay.
And so, because when I look at it, it feels like when I heard gallstones, I heard ding, ding in my head. I heard ding, 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 you know? And so that's what I heard. So go check out that. That's a very serious thing. And you want to do it right this minute.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you so much, Gary.
Hey, lots of love to you. All
Lots of love. Thank you.
Right, take care.
All right. Take care.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Awesome.
That was a ride.
Wow, Gary.
That was a ride. You wouldn't believe it. I really do have, oh my God, I don't know, maybe I would say 20 or 30 people that I've told that to in the course of the last 20 years. And it saved their life.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, because they're not going to figure out that as quick as what they need to. And if, you know, they need to just check on and go in that direction. And so, but hey, you know, doctors aren't psychic. I'm not saying they're stupid. I'm just saying, you know, my friend Michael's a doctor. He's not stupid. Anyway, so it takes both. Like you said, it takes both.
There you go.
Spiritual and also medical and science. Anyway, who we got?
Ooh, let's go to Christina Kragujewska. I hope I said that right. From Macedonia.
It sounds like you didn't.
Yeah, I know.
It sounds like you totally butchered it. But anyway, let's see.
Okay. Zdravo.
Are you there, Christina?
Hi, Christina.
Hi, hello, everyone.
Hey, Mario Marino, how are you doing? I see all these different buddies I got on here. I see all these people I love. Anyway, I'm good. How are you?
Very, very happy to see you guys. Looking forward to seeing you in person. Hi to
Hey.
everyone.
Oh, wow. I'm glad to see you. I'll give you big
I
hugs.
miss you so much, Gary.
Yeah, I'm giving you big hugs and big kisses. And so a lot of you guys don't know it, but I run around all over the world. And so, and sometimes I end up in Eastern Europe in Macedonia. And so you're calling me or checking me out on Zoom from Macedonia, Eastern Europe, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Hi.
Wow.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm calling from Macedonia. It's 3 in the morning by us. So hello to
Oh,
everyone.
hey, good to talk to you.
Sending hugs and kisses.
Oh, good to talk to you. So what's your question? You must have a question. What's your question?
Well, I haven't seen you for so long, so I decided
Ah,
just to ask you for an update. It's here. He's been some difficult times. We are here stuck with the COVID situation for 9 months. So just to ask for a clearance, maybe an update. Let's say love topic, and whatever you would like to tell me. It always helps.
okay, good. Well, let me look at you. So when I'm clearing you, I'm clearing you and I'm seeing a dark energies around you and I'm peeling them away from you. And sometimes different countries have different sets of demons. Okay. Um, and I'm just peeling away these dark energies that sort of make you feel almost pressed, pushed in. And so, and notice how your sinuses open and your feet got warm. Can you feel that? You got lighter?
Yes, yes.
What does that feel like?
I can breathe.
Oh, you can breathe. Okay, good.
Yes.
Breathing is good. And let me make a point, guys. She's in Eastern Europe. She's in Macedonia. So you have Macedonia, you have Turkey after Macedonia, Syria. So you're a long ways away from me, right? And so I'm in America, so you're a long ways away. And so and so now let me see as I project light to you, how long does it take you to feel this right now? You feel warm?
Yes, in
Right
my
there.
spine.
Right. Okay, good. And so isn't that interesting? So that's how it only takes a second to go and project light and healing energy all the way around the world. And so if we were in a plane, it would be, oh, I don't know, 16 hours probably. And but you see now you're feeling really, really warm and really light. See, and much brighter, right? And there we go. And I just got rid of all the dark energies on you, and I got rid of all the dark energies on your sister Maria, who I adore, And so I cleared her, and so I'm just clearing your whole family. There we go. And as I cleared your whole family, so you got really, really bright and really warm, and you feel better there. And now the thing is, you live in Eastern Europe, and you're also an attorney, and you're not only beautiful, but you're also smart. And so you're smart and beautiful, and so when I am tapping into you always have more than one guy in love with you at the same time, kind of, because I guess you're like a good catch. And so I would say, and so but I see two guys. Does that make any sense?
I don't know. If you say so, I never doubt you. So.
Okay. Well, I see one guy, and he's very smart too. Dr. Lawyer, Indian chief. What is he?
I don't know.
He's real smart. This is a very smart guy.
I don't know. There are guys trying to talk in. Yes, there is one smart. Yes, let's say.
Okay. Well, the smart one is really in love, but he's always trying to make things always work out on his terms. But what I see is he really likes you and / loves you. So I feel really good about him. That's what I'm seeing. And so there may be a trip coming up. Is there a trip that you know about? I know you guys probably aren't traveling a lot because of COVID, but is there a trip?
No, we are stuck. Closed borders.
Well, as soon as that opens, I see a trip. And so, or maybe you're actually going to stay in the borders and take a little trip. I don't know if it's Orchid Lake or somewhere, but I see a little trip. And so whatever this is, whoever the smart guy, he may take you on a little trip or you may take him on a little trip, but it feels really, really nice. And so it feels good. And it could go to a very serious level if you choose for that to happen. The ball will be in your court, which is good. Yeah. But I see that. And so, and it's always a choice of you, because I always, with relationships, sometimes I see people who have them coming in sets of two. So I see the smart guy, and then I see the guy who is also amazing, and I see amazing, but then I see the smart guy, and he's amazing. So you're not going to have a shortage of fellas. That's not it. And so that's.
Yes, I'm hoping for true love, only one. So if that happens, yes,
well,
be very happy.
Well, you have to stop trying to patch two together and make one. You see what I mean? And so, but I feel that this will be at a different level of intrigue within the next 2 months. So within the next 60 days, I see a different level of intrigue. And so that's because I got rid of a bunch of dark energies on your head that had you sort of in a vibration of confusion. And so confusion gives you also slight depression where you just got, oh man, I'm bumming, And so, but I see you feeling a whole lot lighter, a lot brighter. And I want you to ask God for the spiritual gift of a crystal spirit. Say, God, give me the spiritual gift of a crystal spirit, please.
God, give me the gift of a crystal spirit, please.
Okay, and there it goes. And now I just see it and just say, "Old man in the cave," which is a wise man of heaven. Say, "Old man in the cave, give me the spiritual gift of a crystal spirit, please."
Give me a spirit of a crystal spirit, please.
Okay, you did it. Okay, there it goes. And there we go. Now you see, you feel warm all over. It's a different feeling. Feel your arms warm, your shoulders, feel all that. Your hands.
Yes.
Yeah, feels good, right? And see, I see you starting to shine, so you could feel how light. And keep in mind, she's on the other side of the earth, guys. And so time and distance does not matter with spiritual things. It's the speed of thought. It's not even the speed of light. It's the speed of thought. And so there we are. And so, but I see you looking really bright. And now then, Christina, I see this beautiful sunshine coming down into your body, which is a heaven on earth dimension. And you'll feel and find that things just kind of click for you. And I see this giant ball of crystal light going around your body. And so there we go. You feel really good now. Feel that feeling?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I love you. Come and see me. Come and visit me. I always visit you.
Love to.
All right.
Yes,
anytime.
this borders open. Love to see you guys.
Good. Love you. See you soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Hey, take care.
Take care.
Bye. She's so
That's
sweet.
fun. Oh, she's sweet, right?
That was nice seeing her.
Yeah,
We hadn't seen her.
Yeah, because you guys were over there for a while. You guys were in Macedonia for a
We
bit.
lived there for a year and a half, yeah.
I learned how to speak a little.
And I was there for Christmas last year, or right around Christmas last year. I was there.
Yeah. And so anyway, who we got? Who we got, guys?
Okay. Let's go to Tanya Makiosh, or is it Makiosh? M-A-C.
Tanya.
Yes, please.
I guess this is the one.
Yes.
I don't know.
Tanya.
Oh wait, I might have got the wrong person.
Is it M-A-C? Tanya. M-A-C.
Are you guys
Makiosh.
having a lover's quarrel
No,
again?
we can't find the person Michelle's talking about. Give me somebody
Honey,
else.
it's spelled T-A-N-Y.
Honey, it's
Yeah.
spelled this way.
He can't spell.
Shit.
Okay.
All right.
Hi, Tanya.
Tanya, unmute yourself, please.
Hi,
Hi.
There you go. Hey, girl, what's up? How are you doing?
I'm good. It's Macho.
Oh, Macho. Okay.
Macho. Oh, every guy would love to have that name. Can you imagine?
No, you wouldn't.
Macho.
Trust me. No, you don't.
But I used to have a co-host on the radio in Florida years ago, and his name was Mike Macho.
Are you
and
serious?
Yeah, and that was his real name, but it was a great
Spelled the
radio
same way
name.
as mine.
Yeah, it was a great radio name. Are you?
Oh,
Cuban?
if it was spelled the same way as mine, then we were related because there's not many.
Are you from? Are you Cuban? Are you Cuban?
No, it's Polish, but they dropped the ski when they came over to the U.S. and so now they got Macho somehow.
Oh, well, anyway, so yeah, no, it's a different set of machos. But anyway, so what's your question? What's your question, girl?
Oh my God, everything. I don't know.
All
Is
right.
my life gonna get better? The person that I'm with, am I worth being with? I don't know. I have this like dark cloud. I've had this whole negative energy my whole entire life. And I'm just wondering, is it ever gonna get better?
Right now, how's that? Can I make it better now? Is that okay with you? Is that
I
okay?
mean, I'm willing to do anything. I
All
have
right.
anxiety all the time, and it's like
Uh,
when I have anxiety, I feel like I know something's gonna happen, or I know something's happening, but I don't know what. And I
Well,
don't know.
all you got to do is go higher and allow, and you'll know what. Here's the thing: you have a bunch of entities on you, and these things look like they look like a combination between a porcupine and a sea urchin. And these things actually cause physical body pain. Do you have physical body pain?
I do. I had back surgery twice.
Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that. Is that okay?
I mean, that would be great.
All right. Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to do. And there we go. And I just peeled this layer of these things. It's a certain type of entity. Um, and as I peel that away, see, now you can feel your feet. See how you can feel your feet? Different
Yeah.
feeling. See, notice how your sinuses opened. You can feel that?
Yeah.
Okay. And notice how you feel a different energy in your chest. Now, I pulled all these anxiety demons out of your chest. It looked like bats flying out of a cave. And so I got rid of all that stuff. And so now then I see all this light and all the light goes in to replace all those negative energies. And so, and now that I want you to ask God, I want you to say, God,
God,
old man in the cave,
old man in the cave,
please give me my crystal spirit.
please give me my crystal spirit.
Okay. And it rolled down and it went into your body. See how your body feels really warm and really light?
Yeah.
Okay. And you feel really good, slightly teary. Right. And so so that's because when you get this crystal spirit and you're going through as much hell as you've been through,
Oh my God.
you get healed. You get healed up. And so you were saying, when can my energy change and when can things quit being negative? And well, okay, I told you now. So now is now good. Then you would say you want to seal the deal and you want to say, thank you, God.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, old man in the cave.
Thank you, old man in the cave.
The old man in the cave is the wise man of heaven. And the reason he don't have a name, we're not being disrespectful calling him the old man in the cave. He don't have a name because he don't have an ego. And so his name is the old man in the cave. That's his name. Okay. Because ego gets in the way of everything. And so, but he's the one who controls the spiritual gift library of heaven. And so a lot of the spiritual gifts roll through there. And that's sort of how it works. And so, but you're feeling good now. Look how you're feeling, honey. Feeling better, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You're done. That's it. Don't ask a question. Stay right there. Don't loop back into any negativity. Look forward. And then whatever you want to manifest for your life to be, it will be. And good luck. And I love you. Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, good luck. Wow, that feels so good. I got healed when she got healed. Oh, I love it. Anyway, that's good. You can feel that. See, anytime someone really gets healed, you're going to feel a tear or two, and that's the way it works. And so, and if you feel that energy, that means you got healed too. So that's how it works. And all the oneness, that's how oneness works. One person gets healed, the other person gets healed. And so, one person gets a spiritual gift, another person, everybody gets a spiritual gift if you want it. And so, who we got, guys?
Okay, let's go to the people with the hands raised. First person is it Audron Wessel? Hope I said that right. Audron. Hi,
Yeah.
Audron.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your question, girl?
Thank you so much for these Saturday nights.
Hey, thank you. I have fun. I have a great time. This is my favorite thing. I really love this. I really do. I love talking to you guys. I love sharing all the stuff I see every week with you guys. And so it's just the perfect way. And you know, the greatest thing is when I hear back from you, and a lot of times in private readings, or if you text me back or email me back, you know, it's amazing because, you know, you actually are getting it. You guys are really getting it. And I'm so happy to hear that. And so anyway, what's your question, girl?
Well, in keeping with the I quit theme.
Oh,
So
did you quit? What'd you
well,
quit?
I'm
What'd you
asking
quit?
if I should quit. So I'm a dentist for a corporate entity here in Minnesota, and we've been bleeding staff, you know, with COVID, and people just aren't returning or they're moving on to other things. Well, I'm 4 days away from not having an assistant anymore. And to do my job properly, I need somebody next to me helping me to isolate things and to have quality care.
Right.
I've been praying every day to, angels, God, old man in the cave, Bach, please send me an assistant. Well, I have to give 90 days notice if I need to move on. And so should I anticipate moving on to something else?
No.
Or should I stick it
No.
out? Thank you.
Stay where you are. Move on to where?
Well, that's just it. I mean, for
Yeah,
dentists
and
right
it's
now, there's no market. But
well,
for
there's
your,
there's COVID exists down the street at the dentist office or where you are at the dentist office. You see what I'm saying? And so it's in my best friend, in Florida has dentist offices. And so I'm very familiar with the market and what's happening. And it's very different and very, strange. But I hear if you hang out where you are and you may have to, tell yourself something like, say this, I
am.
I am is always good because that means that's the true you. I am is always good. But say, I will grin and bear it.
Grin and bear it.
Okay. And so sometimes you can just kind of joke and realize, well, damn, this is what's going on right now.
If you're laughing, you're not crying. So
yeah, and you're gonna realize, okay, this is what's happening right now, and this is temporary, and I'm gonna grin and bear it, and I'm gonna get through it. And so, but I see you doing really, really good. You're a little bit beat up, and you're backwards in your body. So I'm flipping you around. There we go, and there. How'd that feel?
Yeah, I feel a lot lighter. Thank you.
Interesting. Yeah, your spirit and your soul was flipped around backwards in your body. That will make you feel backwards and make you do things exactly backwards. You'll make exactly the wrong decision. You see what I'm saying? And so now then, look at how you kind of feel relaxed. It's a different feeling. Feel it?
Mm-hmm.
Weird, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so there we go. And then you want to ask God. And so were you raised Christian?
Yeah. But my parents had a falling out with God, and then we steered away from the church. But over the last decade, probably I've been doing a lot of just spiritual seeking.
Because I see Christ around you. That's what I was going to tell you.
Yeah. And I knew Emmeline, and she had given me a spiritual gift of God in my heart, or Jesus in my heart too.
Oh, she did. Okay. Well, that's Christ around you. That makes sense because Emmeline was my spiritually gifted best buddy, and I sent her I helped her get to the light, as a matter of fact. And she's been a great ally for me on the other side. Emmeline was is a Native American. I can see her right now. So she's a Native American woman, very strong woman, very wise woman. And she passed, went to the other side. And she was the first one to go into the golden heaven. She was the first person to go into there. The golden heaven, which has to do with the golden age, which is on us for the last couple of years. The golden heaven is a heaven where people are physical and spiritual at the same time, just like Earth. So it's a very different heaven. And so Emmeline was the first one that walked through those gates. And so it was very interesting for me to see all that. And so she's a very special person, a very big being, very spiritually gifted when she was alive, and very spiritually gifted when she's dead, because she's not dead. And right then I heard her on the other side say, "I'm not dead, Gare." She had a big voice. And so, so she gave you a gift that came through her. That's a very special thing. And she gave you a Christ gift that came through her. That's a very special thing because I saw Christ all around you. And so, so your parents got pissed off with God. That's interesting. What did they get pissed with God about? What happened there?
Oh, well, they lost a business, money.
Well, sometimes things happen here on Earth, and then like other things happen that replace it, and things get better and better and better. If you guys get mad at God, that's dumb because he's bigger than you.
Yeah.
And what happens is if you get mad at God, or believe it or not, this is so important that you brought this up. If you get mad at yourself, you're a part of God. And so if you get mad at yourself, That's the same thing as getting mad at God. So just in case any of this has happened, this is a dark energy that blocks your light in the 9th dimension. And so you want to simply say these words. I can't even get rid of this block, but you can. And all you guys should say these words and see how you feel. You would say, God, I'm sorry I got mad at you.
I'm sorry I got mad at you.
Please forgive me.
Please forgive me.
There we go. And so now if you feel a little light and a little warm, a little tingly, that means that you had a little bit of a block. And if you feel really hot, it means you had a big block. And so when you get mad at yourself, same thing as getting mad at God. So always remember those words. And the only thing that gets rid of that block is saying, God, I'm sorry I got mad at you. Please forgive me. And so that means either you got mad at yourself or you got mad at God. Same thing. So there we go. God, I'm sorry I got mad at you. Please forgive me. Always remember those words. It's a magic thing. And so there we go. Oh, that looks like heaven. I like it. And so anyway, thank you, honey. Thank you. Stay where you are for now. Okay.
Thank you.
Hey, good luck. You feel better. I can feel it. That's good. Anyway, who we got, guys?
Oh, awesome. Okay, let's go to someone that we spoke with just last week. We want to hear an update to Frank Hutchins. Remember Frank?
Mm-hmm.
Yay. Okay, Frank.
Okay, Frank, unmute yourself. Are you there?
Hello. Yes, sir.
Oh, there you go. Hey, Frank, how are you? I remember last week. You're so amazing.
Good. Yourself?
I'm doing really, really good. Wow, your energy's light. I can feel you. You know?
I know this is probably one of the best weeks I've felt good in a long time.
Wow.
So I appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate you. I mean, when we were working with you last week and talking to you about your newborn, it was magical for everybody. And you'd been through traumas as a kid and different things. And I can't remember, but I think I've said I used 731 spiritual gifts to clear you with. So you basically had blocks that had blocks and traumas that had traumas, from a child and all kinds of stuff. And as I cleared that off of you, I just saw you get so healed. I mean, there wasn't a dry eye in the house. When I was looking at my screen, I saw everybody, tearing up, and, you were a blessing. And as you got healed, I mean, everybody really got healed. And so you had a good week.
Yeah, no, except for yesterday when I had my I give up moment. But other than that, it's been a great week.
But you had a give up moment, right? I quit. I quit.
Oh, yeah.
That was just it. That was in the air. That was in the air. So let me look at you. Let me clear you today. Is that what you got any questions, or you want me to just clear you off?
Well, pretty much, I love my fiance. Our relationship is great. It's the best I've ever had, except for she has issues with, she always accuses me of cheating, and I'm a workaholic and I stress a lot.
Hard to say. When do you have time to cheat? Those were the words coming out of
exactly.
Right. Yeah. Well, those are
That's what all my friends say too.
Yeah, you don't have time to cheat. That's not your issue. That's not who you are. She hadn't got anything to worry about. And so, have her look back at this at the Zoomcast, and she has nothing to worry about. I don't see you cheating, and actually, I don't see you cheating ever. It's just not who you are. It's just not,
exactly
not who you are. She had a bad relationship a couple of times ago, and it come from that. She always was with idiots, and so she had an idiot that was like sort of a really bad person, and with her, and it's a trauma for her. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I'm gonna peel that off of her. Is that okay?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that trauma on her. Right, and then, and there we go, and there we go, and there we go. Oh, she's a joy too. She's a love bug.
Yeah, she's a great woman.
Yeah.
And then the baby's the same way. She's always just smiling and blowing kisses, and you can just feel the love coming from her.
Oh, wow. Well, we can all feel the love coming from you, and we're so joyful that you call in and check in with us. And so, are you in the truck? You're in the truck driving? You drive a truck.
Yeah. No, I'm parked for the night. I don't have to take off till about 2 a.m. But I do have, the one thing I'm worrying about. I got 2 other semis that have been sitting for a long time because it's hard to get decent help in the way, everything's going. I'm actually getting ready to send them texts to the oil fields, and it is scaring the hell out of me because the last driver I had cost me a small fortune, and, we're just doing our best to get by, and it's actually kind of terrifying me a little bit, so I'm very nervous about that.
Well, you would, it feels okay to do it. It feels okay to do it, but you would just ask for a lot of light on it, okay? And so how about I light it up as much as I can for you? Is that okay? And so
Oh yes.
okay, and there we go. You notice your feet got hot. Feel that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and so that's the spiritual gift of a golden road, and you got two golden roads. I guess you got a couple of trucks, and so I just see everything lighting up. You got one pretty solid person helping you, and another person that's almost like a half a person. so, so you,
Yep.
does that make sense to you,
Yes,
right?
it does.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, well, anyway, even the half a person has a good heart, and these days, even you could have a half a person with a good heart, and I would bet on them. And so I feel pretty good about everything. Looks pretty good to me. Okay, and so
Thank
so
you.
so hey, good luck with it. Good luck with the new baby, and good luck. I think your wife's going to not feel as traumatized, and she has nothing to worry about you cheating. That was the past. But see, a lot of times when people get cheated on in the past, they bring those problems forward. I got rid of that, and so she looks good. You look good. I appreciate you, buddy. You be safe out there driving. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank you,
buddy.
everyone.
So good to see you.
Hey, take care.
Bye.
Oh, I love him. He's great, right?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, we did a follow up.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Who we got? Who we
Okay,
got?
let's go to Carrie O'Malley. Thank you for being patient, Carrie. Carrie O'Malley.
C-A-R-R-I-E.
C-A-R-R-I-E.
C-A-R-R. Oh, there she
There
is.
she
If I
is.
just learned how to spell people's name, I guess I would get there.
Thank you, Carrie.
Carrie, unmute yourself, please.
Okay, am I unmuted?
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, girl, what up? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm here with my daughter, and she wanted to have a few questions or ask one question if we could.
Okay, good. Okay. Hey, daughter, what up? What's your name?
Hi, my name's Ashley. She literally just put me on the spot like this.
Don't you love your mom when she does that? Why?
Yeah.
Oh,
She's-
that's good. I'm still like, I feel all this healing energy going into the truck driver before you, and it made me tear up. Oh, there we are. Anyway, and so what's your question? What's your question, Ashley?
What's your question?
I don't know. I just kind of want to know how my grandma's doing.
Well, let me look and see. Ha, your grandma's a hoot. Was she kind of crazy? Crazy and funny?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. She goes, woohoo, like she hooted, and she's dancing. She's like doing a little shuffle, and so did she used to do that? Did she used to be silly and kind of crazy like that?
Yes.
She says her feet are good and her legs don't hurt,
Good.
And so
Is
does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Is
What
she
was wrong?
happy?
She says no, she's blissful. And so she's really happy. She's like, she said, she says she's drunk with happiness. She said so she's just making jokes. And so she says she's drunk with happiness. And so she says that everybody's great. She's with all the people up there she loves. I guess I see her mother or her grandmother and somebody, whoever, there's somebody there, and I think they're churning buttermilk or they're making something. Like who would that be? Her grandma?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, maybe it's beyond your time, backwards, but she's with her, and with her, I think her mother, and so, and with a whole bunch, and then she shows me all kinds of family members. It looks like a Thanksgiving, if you would,
Is she with her son, Stephen, my brother?
He's in transition,
Well,
but
what does that mean? He died when he was on his 17th birthday
how did he die?
in a car accident. I was very young.
Mm-hmm. And
And
so,
they said that he was in a car accident. I think he broke his neck in that. There was a lot of people in the car, but he was the only one that died.
okay, well, she's showing me that he's in the garden. The garden is a place where people go to get healed, and there's no such thing as time on the other side. And so he could be in there for a long time or a little time. But she says she's with him sometimes in the garden. And so that's what she's talking about. And so he's kind of healing up in the garden, and she's there with him. And so she says we're all together, we're all good, and we're all together. She says
Okay.
heaven. She said heaven is big. She calls it big.
So now I got one question, Gary. When my mom passed, my other daughter was driving home from her friend's house that night, and she said the sky lit up purple, which was my mom's favorite color. As soon as my
Right.
daughter walked in the house, people called me from the house because I just left my mother, and they said, Ma has passed. So I
Right.
went back down there, and like I said, my daughter said she seen the sky light up purple. She come in the house, and that's when we got the phone call.
Well, the purple color is the seventh heaven color. And so most religions believe in seven heavens, and the seventh heaven's the highest heaven. And so as I see where your mother is hanging out, she's actually in the seventh heaven, which is fun, which is great. And so it's a beautiful, beautiful heaven. I've been able to, over the years, God and the angels have shown me and made me understanding and gave me spiritual gifts from all the heavens, right? Including now the new heaven, which is earth. And so earth is actually the eighth heaven. Interesting, right? And so,
Yeah.
and so this is a whole brand new heaven down here that's going on. And so in the heaven on earth dimension. But your mom, I see her in the seventh heaven, so she's really having a ball. She's doing really, really good. Did she have a sister or a best friend, like sister friend? I don't know if it's her sister or best friend who was basically crazy and funny. Who was that? Do you know?
I don't. My mom. I don't know. She
What was
wasn't
that
in our
one?
life a lot. Who?
What was that one that we went over to her house? Was her name Barb or something?
She's still alive though.
Oh,
Yeah. Send Barb to the light. No, it's like now whoever this is, she's playing cards with her.
is she playing bingo up there?
Oh, maybe that's it. She's got a
Yeah,
little thing and she's doing her thing. I thought it was cards.
it is definitely bingo.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, who did she play bingo with? Who is that?
Anyone she could drag down there, she would.
Oh, so it's bingo, not cards. Okay. Well, anyway, whoever she's doing this little thing with, I thought I seen all these cards and on their bingo. She played more than one card at the same time, I think.
Yeah, it's probably about 4.
Okay, so she had a bunch of them. That's the reason I thought they were cards. But she's like showing me, and she's got a friend. She's got a bingo friend, and she said, and she calls her a crazy ass, and so she said she's in heaven, So she calls her crazy, and she called her that. That was her nickname for her, and so she's got her crazy bingo friend in heaven. And so, anyway, have to figure it out. So good luck, guys. I love you guys. I love you guys.
Are we all cleared of any bad negativity and all that?
You are now. That's the reason you feel so warm. Feel your hands up.
Oh, I
just
felt
feel
that
warm.
too as soon as I came to the phone. I just thought I don't know what it was.
Yeah,
feel
no,
great.
you're all cleared up. That comes with talking to me. Anytime you talk to me, I clear you off. Anytime. It's easy for me. Anyway, love you guys. See you soon.
Thank you very much.
Hey, thank you. Thank you
All
very
right,
much.
Thank you.
That's crazy. So they have bingo in heaven, guys. Remember that. If your heaven is a bingo parlor, hey, you got it made. You can go to heaven and play bingo. That's really, really good. And so you can also
my dad's gonna love heaven.
Oh yeah.
you can get oh yeah, you like playing bingo, right, Michelle?
Yeah, I do. I love it. I've won a couple of times.
Oh yeah, you won big a couple of times. That's good. That's awesome.
Beans won one time. Beginner's luck.
Yeah.
B9.
That's exactly what it's like.
Oh, I fall asleep. What's to be a bingo caller? You have to be the boringest person alive, right?
Oh my God, I want to play bingo, Gary. So that's exactly what it was like. I was sitting there, and Michelle's mom taps me. She goes, "Oh my God, you won!" And I'm like, "What do I do?" She goes, "You got to holler bingo." So I put my hand up and say bingo, and I'm like, "How much did I win?" She goes, "You won $1,000." And I'm like, "Oh, that's nice." And I'm like, she said, "You're not paying attention." I said, "I don't know. The machine just kept making noises. I just didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know."
Fell asleep.
Yeah.
I-22.
So that's exactly what it's like.
We should take you bingo sometime, Gary. That would be so fun.
Oh, yeah, Gary.
Okay, I'm good.
Gary would manifest it.
I'm good. I'm good. No, I'd go to bingo. I'd go to bingo. I'm playing. I'd do anything. I love everything. Oh.
Look
I
at
see
this.
Hero. Hero, how are you, buddy? I love you. How you been?
Japan right now, Gary.
What?
Hero's actually in Japan right now.
Hi,
How
Hero.
are you? Oh, you're in Japan. I'm talking to people all over the world tonight.
Why
All
did
right,
you
let me
leave?
talk to
Well,
Hero then. Let me talk to Hero. You know, I'm talking to people in Macedonia. You know, we're expanding. We're expanding our audience.
Hero, unmute yourself. Hey, you there, Hero?
Yes. Hi, Gary.
Hey, buddy, how are you? Good to talk to you. You're in Japan.
Yes, I'm in Tokyo. Shibuya outside.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
anyway,
Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy.
very good to see you.
Yeah, let me look at you. I'm just clearing your energy off. I'm getting rid of a little bit of dark energy and a little bit of tired energy. You're trying to get used to the time. I know it's exactly upside down from here. You know?
Yeah, you're right. Last 4 days, I think I slept 6 hours total.
Yeah, because I feel your energy very tired.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going to clear you off to where you can adjust to your time
Thank you.
zone. Yeah, notice how
I see my own aura growing. Thank you. Thanks to you.
you can see that, right? Yeah. You see.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I see your feet, feel your feet warmer and your face, you got lighter. You know, there we go. Much better, much better. Now you'll be able to sleep. You can get a little rest. And so anyway, you have any questions, buddy? You have any questions?
Oh, yeah, if you can, I mean, maybe this is a topic we're going to talk tomorrow seminar. Oh, by the way, I'm looking forward to the seminar tomorrow.
Oh, good.
If you could, tell us more about oneness. I mean, I understand self-sacrifice, and I feel like self-sacrifice is just too easy.
Right.
I feel like there's more about oneness. And,
well, oneness is when you can put up with Dean. Hi, Dean. No. Oneness, oneness is a very deep topic, and it's a very important thing. And here's why. Oneness is the way that you hear me talk about God. You hear me talk about the old man in the cave. You hear me talk about Bog, one of the sun gods of abundance and love. You hear me talk about Christ. You hear me talk about, many of the Hindu gods, Ganesh, the elephant man. You'll hear me talk about Shiva, different ones, Vishnu. Many of the different high beings, the source, and these are beings that I learned a lot from over the years. And basically, oneness is what allowed all the big beings throughout the God's universes, more than this universe, God's universes, and because of oneness, all of God's universes managed to survive the dark attacks and the dark energies. All of God's heavens managed to survive because of oneness. Because you see, what happens is, if you're one, that means, what will you do for someone? Well, the answer is anything.
Yeah, I mean, like self.
Yeah, you're right. You'll do anything.
You're one, then you don't lie because you know you're lying.
Right.
Right. And you do the same to do the other, to do what you would do to yourself.
Right.
One, then he's you.
Right.
But it's this vast concept. It's not socialism, I don't think. It's not that easy as saying that we're not individual.
Well, it's not easy. It's actually not easy till you get it, and when you get it, it's so easy. And so you just want to be one with everybody. That means you appreciate who people are. You love them for them, whoever they are, and you respect who they are. And so, and when you're one with someone, here's what happens. See, if I'm one with God, I have God gifts. See, if I'm one with Christ, I have Christ healing gifts. If I'm one with the Hindu god, demigod Ganesh, the elephant guy, I have the Hindu demigod Ganesh's healing gifts to remove obstacles. See, everybody has a little something different going on, and so the more big beings that I'm one with means I have those big beings' gifts, and also they have my gifts. And so sometimes they come to me and they want me to clear the planet, clear the universes, bring in light. And I spend usually a few hours a day doing that. And that's the way that in God's expanding universes, right? That's the way all the light beings have survived forever. That's how it works. And that's what oneness is. And that's the method. It's really simple. That's not only the theory, that is the method. And so why would we not want to be in there? And so what happens is, see, with human beings, you know, they always love gossip, talking trash, you know, playing one against the other, all these games, right? Passive aggressive, good Lord, you know. And so that's the opposite of oneness. And so you would never these days, especially, want to be not one with each other, and not one with God, and not one with heaven and all the big beings, because, and all your angels, because if you're not one, then you learn lessons that are incredibly aggressive these days. And so you want to just be one, even with, you know, if you got somebody in your life that's a total idiot, I always make the joke and say, well, that's your idiot. You know, and so I'm going to be one with my idiot because I love my idiot, you know, and my idiot loves me. And so if you've got someone that's an idiot, you just love your idiot. And so that's my idiot. And so, and it doesn't always mean that you have to hang out with your idiot forever and ever and a day. If it's somebody that's, you know, doing something negative to you, I'm not saying that you don't have times where it's time to do something different. But however, you don't want to wish them bad, and you don't want to be not one. And so anyway, I hope I answered it. Does that make some sense? I hope it makes sense.
It does. It does. Yeah, I hope we have more time to talk about
We
it.
will. And tomorrow, you mentioned tomorrow. So tomorrow, you're going to be with us tomorrow, and we're doing.
Oh, of course. I will not miss. I will not miss. Yes.
Oh, good. So tomorrow's like the workshop, guys. And so in the workshop, I go into a lot of very deep, you know, things. And so if you're not in the online club, join the online club at GarySpivey.com, and it's live online. Gary Spivey Spiritual Masterclass right here on Zoom, and you can join me. That's tomorrow, September 27th. And so, it's from 2:00 Eastern to 5:00 Eastern. And a lot of times I'll go a little bit over, you know, because that's just me. And so, but I during this, I'm going to try to, you know, cram you with all the new spiritual knowledge that I have, and some of the old stuff too, that's applicable. But I'm just trying to, you know, get it to where you understand, you know, what's happening in your world, what's happening in your spiritual world, and what's happening in your physical world, and realize that these days one is the same. And so that's how it works. But I am so happy tomorrow. And so it's $49.95 for the seminar tomorrow, or for $29.95, you can just simply join my online club, and that gives you everything in the online club, which is all the meditations, every energy clearing I do on Wednesday. It's a free energy clearing where I clear your energy, and I try to get you as many spiritual gifts as I possibly can. And that really does work for you guys. I mean, I've heard so much feedback and telling me, oh my God, that was amazing. That really worked for me on Wednesday. And so all that's free in the online club. So if you're not in the online club, join it now, and it'll really help you out. And so I appreciate you guys. It's at GarySpivey.com. And so there we go. There's who we got now? Hero, I love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Sleep. Go get some rest.
Thank you. I will.
And so we're very worldwide. We're like international guys. So
I love it.
cool tonight. That's
You're
good.
in Europe, you're in Japan, you're in the United States.
Yeah.
I think we have someone here from
We still-
Australia.
we still
all
got a
over.
couple, just a few more people that I'd like to get in. That I think.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm looking at the screen to know what you're sharing. Gary.
Let's
Did he
get
quit?
funny. Just kidding. I need this. Can we go to Cassidy Disrud? I think it's Disrud. Thanks for being
Cassidy.
patient, Cassidy.
All right, Cassidy, unmute yourself, please.
Hi, my name's Cassidy. I guess I had a few questions.
Okay.
One being this week, a lot of childhood trauma has been being brought up.
Okay.
And there's a lot of uncertainty about my childhood. There's a lot of things I don't remember. There's a lot of things I'm starting to recall.
Okay.
I've had a lot of trauma in my life.
You want me to help you?
Yes.
Okay, let me just help you. Okay, because only because we're not going to have time on the air to go through everything, and so I'm going to get rid of what I see. Okay, and so it's really crazy because this is an era, and you're Cassidy, right? Is that your first name?
Yeah.
Okay, Cassidy. And so when I look, I'm peeling a black disc off your head. And so, and this is like, it looks like it's made out of black volcanic rock, and it was blocking the light coming in. And see, sometimes when I see these serious kind of blocks, these are because of traumas. And I'm pulling all these traumas off. And for you guys that are watching, I want you to realize that you can get rid of these traumas simply by ask God for a sword. And Cassidy, ask God for a sword. Say, God, give me a sword, please.
God, give me my sword.
Okay, reach and get it, honey. Reach and get it. There we go. Now I want you to cut all these little black lines off of your body. Just cut all these black lines off of your body. And now then, and I'll cut them off of your heart. And now, so you got a little dizzy. Feel that feeling? Okay. And so now then, I want you to simply ask God for a brand new crystal spirit. Say, God, give me a brand new crystal spirit, please.
God, give me a brand new crystal spirit, please.
Okay, it went right into your body. Your sinuses open, see, and your feet got hot. You got warm in your face. Feel that going on?
Yeah.
See? All right. And now then, you got to, and I want you to ask God for a brand new heart. Say, God, give me a brand new golden heart, please.
God, give me a brand new golden heart, please.
Okay, there we go. And so now then you got a brand new golden heart, and that you got a golden heart bigger than your body. It's this huge, huge golden heart because you're really a love bug. That's who I see you. I see you as a love bug. And so really, really big. And now this is a real important part because you went through so many childhood traumas, you lost your child spirit during the process. And so I want you to simply ask God for your child spirit. Say, God, give me my child spirit back, please.
Give me my child spirit back.
Please.
Please.
Okay, there it goes, honey. And it just went right into your body. There it goes, right into your body, right into your body. Let it jump in. Take your arms and pull it into you. Pull it right in. Pull it right in. Give it a hug. There it goes. And that went inside you. Okay. Now then, feel that feel. See?
It
Now,
feels good. So
it
the
feels,
thing,
now it
yeah.
feels good. Now, I don't want you. Now, here's what's the one thing you want to do is loop back into what all that old junk. Don't loop. Okay. Don't think about it. Let it go. Don't loop. Don't ask me a question about it. Let it go. And it's gone. And just hug your child spirit. Stay in the moment, and you're going to feel really, really good. You know, and I love you. I'm giving you a big hug. Big hug, big hug, big hug. Okay. And so everybody project love to her. And so notice, you see, you feel good though. So you're kind of smiling and crying at the same time, which is a weird feeling, right?
Yeah, I do. So
See, you got your child spirit, but now you have your child spirit in. Don't loop. Don't loop. Stop. Don't loop. Don't loop. Okay.
Well, I'm an addict, so I'm going through the 4th step, and we have to go through a lot of it.
Okay.
So I'm really scared because I drank over a lot of these things, and now that I'm clean and now that I'm sober, and I'm looking at some of it, a lot of memories are coming back.
That's okay. It's okay, but don't loop. I got you fixed. I want you to go forward. I don't want you to go backward. We got rid of the traumas. You cut them off. You got that sword. You can cut any traumas off when you feel them. They look like black ropes. Okay. but I just got you looking really, really good. You got a brand new crystal spirit. It looks amazing. And you got your child spirit back in you, and you feel your sense of joy back again. That's all you needed. You're going to be fine. I see you going forward. I see a golden road in front of you, and I see you right in the center of your golden brick road. Notice how hot your feet are on the bottom. Feel it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's all you needed. You're good. All right. Okay. Lots of love to you. You're going to be fine. You're going to lick your addiction. You'll be all right. Okay. Okay. Good luck, honey.
Thank you.
Big kisses. Oh,
She's
I love her. I love her. I love her.
love. I know.
Yeah, I can feel her. I can feel her. And so, you guys are great. You guys are great. And so I look forward to talking to you guys. So I'll be talking to a lot of you guys tomorrow. And so I'm doing a workshop all day, starting at, where am I, 2:00, going to about 5. Usually I go a little longer. And it's all about healing. And it's all about the brand new spiritual gifts that I see coming around to us. And so there's this whole crazy convergence thing happening. And the convergence is like when earth is here and heaven's here and they're meeting. And there's one thing that I wanted to tell you guys about, and that is there's a brand new thing where you get all of your higher selves from all of the years you've lived. And when you get these back, this is a process, and this is a convergence process, and this will make you feel so good. I have never felt so good in my life. I feel absolutely fantastic. I'm laughing. I'm having fun. I just feel really, really good. And when I went through this, and it was really weird. God was taking me through it, and I'm like, "What is this?" But this whole convergence process is when you get back all of your younger, higher selves. And so that means if you had a trauma when you were 14 years old, many times you'll lose that 14-year-old higher self. And that thing somewhere being tortured. That was what was going on with the girl we just talked to. And so she had a bunch of child spirits that were beat up really bad. And so I got those back for her when we were working there. I got rid of those traumas. And so, but when you get back your spirits, your child spirits, and your spirit, your 12-year-old higher self, your 13-year-old higher self. And so, and when you get all of these back and they're all together as one, then you really have a great sense of self. And so this brings you to your highest quality of life. And I've never seen anything like it before, but your higher self and your lower self, like this picture here, they're all together. And you have a full house of all these higher selves from all these different ages. And I didn't even know I had some missing, but I did. And I feel really, really good. And this will make you feel young, healthy. It just really gives you this youthful vibration. And this is what my friend Dr. Grossman was talking about last week when he was explaining, during this weird era that we're in now, which is sort of like the rapture times. This different spiritual era. This is a time where we become younger. And so, and this process is that I went through sure made me feel good. So, and made me feel younger, certainly. And so I think this will really help you. So I'm going to be working with you guys tomorrow. That's one of the things I'm doing tomorrow. I'm talking about oneness, of course, a lot, but I'm also showing you guys a bunch of spiritual gifts that I hadn't shared yet. And so that's tomorrow. It starts at 2, goes to 5, and check it out at GarySpivey.com. Sign up now, or join the online club, which is even cheaper to do. And then you can go through all the free energy clearings every Wednesday, and all the other stuff, all the meditations and all the stuff that we have archived in the online club. I love you guys, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you. If you want a private reading, call me up, 800-827-GARY, the office, 800-827-GARY, or check it out, GarySpivey.com. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm sending you lots and lots and lots of light, and lots and lots and lots of love. And I want you to realize that if you feel this, I'm gonna quit energy, I want you to bring down a big giant ball of gold. It looks like a big giant gold ball. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. I want you to put it inside your body and put it inside your heart. And there you go. And there you go. You'll feel your sinuses open. I feel your head getting warmer. I feel your body getting warmer. And so, that's your golden earth. And that golden earth is a new golden earth. And this thing started coming down last week, and it gets you above that energy that's like, I'm going to quit. So don't quit. Okay. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.
Gary.